Welcome back, Hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Hunter Classic, where this week our reserve tour has taken us to Loggers Point. And I know for quite a few people, this was actually probably your first map if you got into the Hunter Classic years ago. Because how it originally went was Whitehart Island was the first map introduced, and you would start completely on that one. And then slowly they expanded out to a few other maps. I think they actually had Whitehart, Loggers, Settlers, and then I think it went to Hirschfelden. Or maybe it went to Red Feathers and then, or Red Feather Falls and then Hirschfelden. But I remember after one point they decided to, I think, redo Whitehart, and they moved all free-to-players would actually start on Loggers Point here. So we're back to this map, and we're actually going to change our loadout a little bit. As I've been trying to debate on what I'm going to, go for next GM-wise, I think actually, no, I'll probably want to keep that to be... maybe I'll switch that out. Basically, what I was kind of running into, I think, is because I've been using the same loadout across, a number of the reserve tours, I'm starting to feel the burnout a little bit from that. So I think I'm actually going to try going for something a little bit different, and I'm going to try going for a bow. I just want to see... Okay, so I think that is... Yeah, that's the only recurve bow I've got, or at least... Oh, actually... Can't remember which one I actually have this... You know what? I'm going to take that along. And then we'll take the recurve arrows and grab some more. I'm going to take that, and then I do want to keep a rifle as well. But I think I'm going to go for that 270, because that one is going to give me... Yeah, take you, and go for you, and then we can take... That's the one. Okay, there we go. And I've got ammo already there, that there. I think we're all set with that. Equipment-wise, yeah, I'm not going to need the roe deer collar here, and I'm not going to need the red deer. There are hogs here that I can use, and I will keep the pheasant collar, because there actually are pheasants here. As for other collars, I think I'm probably going to look for... Yeah, we'll take the grunt call for deer. And that might actually be... I might take another deer call. Jeez, I have 5 of those bleak collars, so... Yeah, I'm going to take one more of those. I think I actually just heard a deer. Oh, maybe not. I thought I heard one calling. Yeah, so I'm going to take the recurve bow, try a little bit of archery shooting with it. Just kind of change up from the usual, always using rifles to hunt. They are pretty reliable, but I gotta admit, I think it's just, I want to change things up a little bit from having done so much rifle hunting so far in the game. As for what I might pick up next, I am going to hold off and actually get, the full reserve tours out of the way. There have been comments coming in that I do have a supply of weapons that I could go for. I think, was taking what was a good basic loadout to kind of work on any reserve, really. But now, again, I think I've kind of shown that off. It will work for you. Let's do something I can fail at more horribly, let's say. So I'll take the recurve bow with me and see how I do here. Yeah, I do want to watch and see, because the Hunter Classic also has a Halloween event that they put out every year, or I think they do still, I'm not entirely sure. But depending on when it does go out, I think I might actually be using some real money to buy something in-game for us to go on, just to kind of be in the Halloween spirit. Anybody who's probably played the Hunter Classic might know already what I'm thinking of. Oh. You're north of the Field Lodge, but south of the Middle Tower. Find a hog track here to complete Objective 2 on the Matter of Pigs mission. Okay. I know, again, there are some missions that I might be able to wrap up this episode, maybe not. Hard to honestly say. I don't really have a phone that I use to track anything. I just generally keep more to what's all available in-game off of a single monitor display, really. But yeah, we'll just slowly walk along. Again, I'm probably going to stick more to the trails here and just try to keep my eyes open and maybe even call stuff in. I can't remember what the full animal loadout is. Mule deer. I think it's whitetail as well. I might be mistaken on the other one. I know it's at least 2 species of deer, the feral hogs, coyote, actually bobcat, surprisingly. So this might be our first bob. I think I just made a mistake. Where's my run? That's right, that's right. It's not the 270 I want, it's the 24... Or is it the 243? I'm trying to remember. I wanted to save the archery stuff for, like, the deers and the hogs. It's the 243 I need. That's right, because I want something for, like, if it is the bobcats or coyotes, I don't have to try using the bow and arrow for a very tiny target that's very skittish trying to bring in too close for that. My mistakes there. Hopefully this won't take too long just to swap out and then be on our way again. Yeah, I thought something was a little off. Oh, wait. Oh, nice. I can access the lodge right here. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, that's our 243, so we'll take that. Take that. Take that. Toss you and you in. And just get the ammo for... That's 243. Yeah, okay. Okay, back out we go. Load that up. And what are your guys' opinion on how you like your weapons? I kind of lean more to traditional. That's why I do have a number of, like, archery weapons more, such as the recurve, the heavy recurve I just took, and the cableback bow. And when it comes to rifle stock, like finishes or types, I'm more for, like, a wood stock. I don't know, it just, again, I'm more traditional than more modern stuff, so I do like that sort of feel to it. What about you guys, though? Do you prefer more like a... Actually, what kind of material would even the stock in that sometimes be? I really ought to show you, I have no idea, like, real-world implications of what materials they might be used for, but, like, I guess it's, like, carbon or something in a way? What do you guys prefer, like, your weapon looks, or your types, or varnishers, finishes, materials, etc.? I'd like to lean and get better, more traditional stuff, because it feels, I don't know, I guess a little more sporting than being able to take out something from so far away. I mean, granted, the reliability is nice of it, but I think after doing that for so long, you do want to try to change the game plan up a little bit so it feels a bit different. So that's what we're probably going to be doing, at least for these couple of episodes, see how I do there. Depending on how badly I perform, I can always switch it back come the next week's episodes. But we'll try this out for a while and see. It's been so long since I've actually, like, properly used a lot of, like, archery stuff. They were ones that you really needed to have a lot of skill, not just to level them up, use, but also just to get a hang of, like, distancing by eye with them in-game. And that's something that can be very tricky at times. But hopefully I'll be able to take down a few things with it at least. I'm guessing hogs and the deer, yeah, those are the things I can see probably reliably being able to get down. Anything else, I'm more than likely not going to have that exactly happen. So we'll just continue along the road here and see where it goes. Yeah, it's going to be a while before it actually does meet up with other stuff, so hopefully, and with the kind of environment, I gotta remember use free luck. It's so nice to... Oh, oh, hello. We actually are going to have our first possible coyote here. I'm actually not sure if I've hunted one in the series yet. I know I was going to try on Whitehart, I think. Yeah, I think I was going to try on Whitehart, but I never quite got the opportunity to find any. Although I do gotta admit, it might be a bit difficult just... Oh, there you are. Oh, actually, there are a couple of them. Yes, I think this is going to be... I do want to be careful about the hitbox that comes in from the rock here. I think this might be a good spot to just keep and spot from, because if they come up to the road there, that is a pretty nice area just to try getting them with. Oh, hang on, how many are there? That looks... Oh, Lord, there's 4 of them. There's one that I think is already approached, and we might see popping over a hill soon. 2 back there, the one there. Yeah, wow. Oh, wait, are you even another one, or... Oh my... Okay, this might actually just be coyote hunting, the episode. It's like, there are so many around here. Unfortunately, though, I don't know if they're going to stop at a nice spot for me to really see. Oh my, yeah, geez, I got a whole frickin' pack here. And I kind of want to hold off before I try for any others. Just see, maybe if I stick around here, I can actually call them back in. I don't know how far they might run off, that's the only problem. I could try playing the waiting game, but the problem with that is... Nope, I Spy completed. So that's... Actually, that'll probably bring us up to the 3,000 GM mark. Because that is... Yeah, that's where we're sitting. I was at 2922 before starting this episode. So with that mission done, that's at least another 100. Again, I don't really have a way to track the missions. I mean, you could have something where, oh, well, you have 2 monitors, that's why you keep looking over at the camera, don't you? Yeah, the thing is, though, because of the way I capture them, if I were to focus on here and then switch the other monitor, I'd either have to have the captures, I can't see them, or you get a little black screen when I switch over to display. It can be a little weird, it's just... This is kind of the balance I found that works for myself. Yeah, so I think that's probably enough time. I'll slowly go out here and just kind of see with... Keep glassing off in the distance. Again, I don't know exactly how far they might have gone off, but it might not hurt just to stay a little low and see if I can make most of this opportunity. It's certainly nothing like Call of the Wild, where you can actually hunt one animal out of a group, they'll run off, and then almost like a minute or two later, they're all coming right back to that same spot. It literally is how Call of the Wild can be sometimes. Yeah, let's snag that one. See if I can just get the blood from that. Well, shoot, never mind. How are we doing here? CSS of 90, score 51. You know what, since it is the first one of this hunt, let's take a picture of them. Nope, we even got a little mouse, or had a little mouse with us too. Actually, I kind of like that for a reaction shot. I just gotta try to move the gun barrel a little bit there. There we go, that's a little bit of a goofy one. Oh, wow. Okay, that was apparently either a very good coyote, or they just sell for very good, because, like, that's almost 100 GM from that one animal. I am pretty impressed at that, if I'm honest. Actually, I don't... Is that our... Have we had anything in the series that sold for over 100 GM yet? I feel like we might have had, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I don't see the other coyotes. So maybe I'll see if I have a better idea visually of where they run off to. I'd probably keep my eyes out towards that area, but all the other ones were pretty hidden when I did take that one down. So, you know what? Just because, again, I am surprised at how valuable or how much we got from that one. I don't know if it's just dumb luck or these guys are actually a very valuable animal to hunt. Yeah, not seeing anything else really around here. Just trying to find a good spot that will give me some good distance visibility, because if I can go after more coyotes rather easily, I'm going to. Not so much because I actually have something I'm going to be buying with the GM, but just because that was, I mean, for the first animal and the first thing you hunt in an episode, that was pretty well off. Yeah, unfortunately, they came in such a nice direction that now they probably ran off into who knows where. Wait, I am standing? Oh, I thought I was only... Okay, I am standing. Wasn't sure if I was or not. Ah, the mic stands right in the way to know. Okay, so... they might have actually just ran up that way. I'll just try to follow these for a bit and see where they go. Okay, see, I think that's a coming in track. Again, that's one of the issues I've had with the Hunter Classic is tracking them can sometimes be misleading and difficult. Yeah, see, that was coming in. Hit that. That was a fleeing track. Now I gotta try to figure out for the Nakona travel of where that one is. In fact, it might even be that they took a hard turn around. Instead of going up that way, they're over this way more. Yeah, exactly. If I went by the Kona travel, I wouldn't have been able to find this. That's the problem, is the game doesn't handle sharp turns very well when the animals take them. I almost wish if there was, like, a certain angle of... Oh god, this is another one of how do I try to put this that way I can get the point across. If the animal's going in a direction, and the next, like, turn, or it's turning more than a certain degree angle, that should leave a track immediately, and then keep going, and if there's another leave track immediately, then. It's just something to make it a little bit better than how you can almost completely have a track lost on you. I know, reality-wise, it's probably not something that I can see super hardcore people wanting, but we're approaching this gameplay perspective as well. Yeah, I have no idea where they might have gone, and that's so thick, I think it's better off. I'm just going to keep on my way. If it would have been easier to try to get after more, I probably would have, but that looks like a mess to try getting anything into or out of. So we at least got one very... I don't know if it's a high scoring or just because coyotes are that generous for score, but very nice chunk of change for that very start. Again, I'm going to try to watch the length of the videos closely too. Wait, am I still... Oh, jeez, that's a toggle. I didn't even realize that. I guess I'm too used from playing the Hunter Classic. Or no, not Classic, this is Classic. The Hunter Primal, sorry. God, that's one thing I need to be careful of too, is like having so many of the Hunter on the channel at a time. I think Primal is wrapped up now. I'm just going to wait and see what comments might have come in through this week first. But there is another series I want to bring onto the channel. I know it's not going to do very well, but I do just want to bring it on because I love the game so much. It is my top pick for the best survival game out there. That's The Long Dark. We're going to be getting the next bit of its story mode coming forward, and again, I've just really enjoyed the story mode once they've like started with the Redux, and it's been going very good through. It's not going to be one I would say you'll be watching, if you do watch it, for like the survival mechanics. It's going to be more see how the story plays out and what's unfolding with... see, should I talk about that here, or should I save it for the videos there? I honestly don't know. If I'm honest, I'll put it this way. The best survival games use the survival mechanics less as the focus and more as the supporting background. Like, Subnautica is a prime example. Your main story is about getting yourself off of the planet that you're shipwrecked on. But the survival mechanics kind of give you background mechanics and stuff to do through that, where it kind of feels better. If the survival is straightforward and right up front, I feel like there's nothing... It needs something else. Like, why are you trying to survive other than just living? It's weird that... It's kind of a little weird that, but I'll probably save more talk like that for when I do get back to The Long Dark with its next update soon. Oh, I got rabbit tracks. I'll take a look around and see if there are any actually, like, close by. They might be a little hard to hunt. It's hard to say. I do have the shotgun with me, but I don't know how powerful, or, well, how close I can get for us to really make use of it. Nope. An objective. Hop to it. Again, I do kind of wish if you would hit escape, there'd be like a missions tab or something, so you could at least track them a little easier. It's more just me wish listing a point for quality of life improvements than anything that is, like, super necessary. But I am the type who, said it before, it feels more proper to keep all your information contained to the game than having to go on to outside sources in order to find stuff. That's just my opinion. I know there are people who disagree with it. That's just, again, something I feel like would improve the quality of life of it a bit, is that you could track your own missions more easily without having to, like, have a different device or that, or whatever. Oh, we do got a mule deer. I wonder if she's alone or if she's got company. She's got company, but it's not the company I'm looking for. Usually, again, it does seem to be pretty fixed to does are only going to travel with does and bucks with bucks. Very rarely do they mix, but it is possible for them to mix. Yes, there were rabbits around here, but they're pretty well gone. Wonder if I should even try just going after one of the does. On the one hand, it would be a waste of ammo, just because actually, I'm not even sure if I need to keep that in mind as much now that I'm hunting more, and again, one coyote is easily going to replace 10 shots of something else. I'll have to wait and see. Because again, one of the biggest things, and I think it's more a trap that I get into just because I'm trying to be like a content creator, is I want to show you guys new stuff, and I don't want the videos to feel like they're lacking on stuff to keep you entertained. Like, the reason why I think The Hunter would be better as a stream series to do is because even if I'm just walking around, there's nothing going on, I can still be engaging with you guys through chat and taking questions and answering stuff, and there's more involvement like that. Whereas here, just a video, you can't really pose questions to me. So I want to show you guys stuff going on in-game to keep you entertained through it. But there are times where it is just a lot of walking and waiting till you find tracks or sign or see an animal. And again, I am trying to be mindful, too, of what is your best sort of approach if you are new to the game or just trying to learn and figure some stuff out. What the heck? There to there, but then up to there. Again, the tracking can be a little weird. That's one thing I do want to cover when I do, like, my dinosaur hunting comparison. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to go for the pheasant. Let me switch that out for a shotgun. And the pheasant, thanks to the time in Hirschfelden, I understand a little bit more how they operate. So hopefully this won't be as bad for trying to get them. And also do have to thank the guys in the comments where I didn't even realize it, but I was actually able to get a pheasant down with one of my shots that just completely evaded me. And I think it's because I remember seeing it starting to go low, but I thought that was almost like it just going to swoop down, then go up again. It was actually that I dropped the pheasant itself, and it was just tumbling to die. I mean, not exactly a pleasant way of putting it, was it? But, I mean, it's true. It's just that I completely got distracted by the kamikaze pheasant flying right over my head the next moment. So I'm going to try, as going after these pheasants, to keep a better eye on ones I actually shoot at. Because maybe it will come to be... Yeah, they're making a lot of noise over here, so... Yeah, the rabbits were around this area. See, I don't know if they'd... I feel like these guys don't operate how the Bushrangers rabbits do. Or the Bushrangers runs European rabbits do, whereas they actually have, like, the little holes they would be in and around. I think the Cottontails are more, they just, like, hop around on the map as... no den or really areas they take for themselves. No, not again, don't... No, I know there was a pheasant up here. Wait, hang on, actually, I can actually do something about that. Let's take the pheasant collar. And let's see where you are. I don't know if I should have given it... Yeah, there we go. See, that's what I like. Okay, so it says they're just up here. And... I don't know if I should crouch in at this point. I feel like I still have some distance to them. Basically, what I'm going to do, and I picked up... Oh, actually, is that one right there? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Now, what I picked up was these guys, instead of, like, turning and running away from you when they pick you up, all they'll basically do is just go in a straight line, whatever direction they're facing, and fly. Which means they can fly towards you at times if you come at them from the front. But if you come at them from behind, then you're able to follow up a little easier with trying to shoot them. I do have to thank Dangerfloof again for comments like that, who... I can't remember if it was from those that they really pointed me to that, or it was more just because they encouraged me to try going for the pheasants. I picked it up myself. I'm going to lean more to Dangerfloof inspired it than I figured it out on my own, because let's face it, I'm not exactly what you would call smart. Well, I have moments more than anything. But yeah, so let's see here. I mean, it would be something to go after the two on the ground right there, because... Oh, I mean, The two on the ground would be pretty nice, but I think I do need to actually get an airborne pheasant for one of the missions. And it does seem like these guys might be crouching down because they're scared. Yeah, they are kind of crouched down more. I'd love to go for the two. Oh, yeah, you two move up towards those guys. Oh, crap, I got this guy here. Oh, okay, so she decided to fly. And I think that was a doe, wasn't it? God, there's so much Oh, okay, so it is whitetail here. I'll see, I know there's this little... Oh, right here. I did get him. Okay, I wasn't sure for a moment there. I guess I'm looking for more of like a tumble than the almost like soft fall that it seems like can happen. But there we go. We got ourselves a pheasant, and it was definitely airborne, so that should be a mission objective completed there. And that one, I think that's actually a pretty lucrative one. I think the airborne is going to be 500 GM for it. Yeah, airborne. Resume game. Yeah, run and gun. There it is. Another thing that came up too was that pheasants might not be the most lucrative thing to go for individually. But I think if you actually do have, like, a flock of them, because they're, like, 25 to 30 per, if you were able to get 5, that is still a very good amount. Like, that's over 100 GM from that little bit there. And, again, by the time it might take you to find another animal that gives you more GM, you might have made equal just by staying in that spot going after the pheasants themselves. I think that was a comment... Oh, I'm trying to remember, was it Nathaniel or was it somebody else? I am horrible at trying to remember names. I do apologize to you guys, but do know that I do read and respond to your comments. They mentioned that for Hirschfelden, a lot of the multiplayer is just to go after the geese on the map. And I think it does become, you just, instead of having to go wandering about to find animals, they just come into you and you have the easy shooting where you are for them. And that can build you up lucrative amounts of GM with that. It does take some investment for it first. Oh, actually... No, they didn't go too far off. Maybe I will try going for some more. Or at least another one. It does take some investment in to buy, like, the stuff to set up the geese, like, with decoy... Oh, shoot. Well, there's one going off. I know I'm getting pretty tight on time here. Oh, you're just a female. Should I try just... Yeah, we'll see. I know she's probably not going to sell for much GM at all. No, you're not. No, you're staying on the ground. I was going to hopefully try to get you up in airborne. Come on. It really is. You could run up with a stick and just smack them. Go airborne already. You know, I'm not going to step on you. Okay, you know what? We're just going to get a moron out of the herd. Let's put it that way. Because, like, that was just ridiculous. I'm just going to skip the trophy shot. Yeah, only 3 GM, but you know what? You can't commend stupidity. You just gotta get rid of it. You just gotta, no, don't tolerate stupidity. Because, like, that should have taken off, considering I was about to step on it, really. And how am I doing time-wise? You know what, I'll at least get to this little fork in the road here, and then we'll end the episode with that. Nope. Oh, we might have more rabbits, so maybe I'll actually have something else going on here. Then again, maybe not, because again, I did just use the shotgun here. Yeah, we'll just quickly get to this little fork in the road and then see. What I'll probably do is go south, because the only directions I can go from here are down south to meet up here, so I think that'll be a good plan for, like, directions to take. I'll just do a little bit more investigating on the way in case, but... yeah, I am enjoying my time with the Hunter Classic. I'll have to see if I will keep the series going after the, like, the reserve tours, or basically our 2 weekends per reserve. Because that is going to take us quite a bit into the series. And I don't know if the Hunter will be one that will help, like, the channel super grow or not. Like, I do love it as a nice wind-down series on the weekends. It's nothing, like, too, I feel, a huge demand to have to get stuff done in it. But I still like having a few things hunted per episode. See, I'll have to see how I'll keep going with it. It has been nice. Take it more casually than, like, okay, this is a hard set goal. We're really going to try and hardcore push and... no, we're not here to do that. We're not professional hunter. I'm not professional anything at this point. I'm working my way to professional idiot, but I need to be at 1,000 subscribers for that. But yeah, we're not really pushing too hard for anything. It's more just to experience and enjoy the Hunter Classic as... like, you're coming at this just trying to slowly learn. You're not looking to get super invested or be too involved in it. Just enjoy some nice hunting at your own leisure and time. Hunt how you like to. And with that being the fork in the road here, we will end this episode with this check on the track. Oh, this is actually an antler, too. Oh, neat. Mule deer antler. I just recognized it because of the configuration of it. And, mule deer track as well. Well, droppings, but still track. Okay, thank you guys for joining me on this episode of the Hunter Classic. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give us a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave it all in the comments right down below. We'll have the other half of... well, actually, Logger's Point, we still have quite a bit to go through, because we have next episode to cover out the weekend, and then the other lodge to do next weekend. And then from there, we'll see what... I'll see how the Halloween event, or the October event, is shaping up for the Hunter Classic. It does seem like they might... it might not be running for a very long time. The Hunter Classic seems to have rather limited run of certain things. Like certain missions, or they tie, I guess, maybe more competitions or that. I'll see when we actually get the October stuff, and I do want to cover that, so I'm going to kind of keep that tentatively on watch and see when it does go live for us. But thank you guys again for watching. Anything and any comments or questions, I try to respond to as soon as I can on the channel. Until I catch you all in the next video, though, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.